One thing I would say to other youth to keep them motivated during this crisis is to really try and keep a normal schedule because it'll keep you feeling like life is normal again. And that's really strange to say, but it helps, especially spending time with your loved ones now that you have ample opportunity to, and to be able to get some exercise because that'll make you feel better. Because being cooped up isn't easy, but getting out there, running, walking, whatever it may be, really helps you feel a lot better.
Okay, my name is Edison AP. I reside on Treaty 6 territory in Edmonton, Alberta. I am part of the Kainai Nation, which is a part of the Blackfoot Confederacy of Treaty 7. I find what has been really helping me during this COVID-19, which has been a very challenging time for me, and I'm sure a lot of people mentally, has been doing a lot of things to keep me productive, but also sustain and help my personal well-being. Some of these practices are really closely connected to my culture. So I've been practicing a lot of medicine, some good medicine, and spreading it. Take care of yourself, be gentle with yourself. It's definitely a really confusing and hard time for a lot of people. And just be patient, be kind to one another, show compassion, and just spread that good medicine.
Hello everyone, my name is Parneet. I am 23 years old and I'm from Toronto, and I completed my undergraduate degree in criminology and minored in psychology at Ryerson University. So in this video I would like to share a big message to all the youths out there, and it's also a message for myself as a youth, but mainly for all the youths out there who need this message and who need to hear some encouragement or motivation. And so, one of the big messages I want to send to all the youths out there is that, to keep yourselves motivated during this COVID-19 pandemic we are in is, first and foremost, take care of yourselves, your mental, physical, emotional health. These are all important to be taken care of. And you can do that by engaging in whatever self-care practice you enjoy doing and that you are comfortable doing. And it could be anything. It could be getting enough sleep, or even napping, doing yoga, listening to music, journaling, taking a bath, or anything that you enjoy doing and what you consider as a self-care practice for yourself. And in doing this, you are taking care of your mind, body, soul, and as I said earlier, you need to take care of your mental, physical, and emotional health, because if you do not take care of yourself, you won't be motivated to do something that requires productivity, be it doing any whatever pending schoolwork you have, or if you have any work that you're doing from home, or anything really. So, please take care of yourselves. That's, I think, the first and foremost important thing to do. I know it can be hard, and it has been hard, even prior to this pandemic hitting us all, that when we were leading busy lives, we did not have much time to ourselves. So now, where most of us, we are at home, I think it's important that we now, look after ourselves, and in doing that, I hope you would be able to do things that would require productivity and that would allow you to be further motivated to do other things you want to do. And another thing to keep all of yourselves motivated during this crisis is, if you are like me who is still unemployed and looking for a job, please don't pressure yourself. Definitely, do your job search, but don't be too stressed out. Please take breaks in between. You can do a job search today and then not do one tomorrow and then do it the day after. So maybe, space out when you would want to continue your job search. And even if you do find jobs, whether or not you get it, just practice your resume and cover writing skills. And that way, whenever this pandemic is over, you would have, I hope, obtained certain skills that would be very useful for when you are submitting your resume and cover letter to prospective employers. And then the second big message I want to send to all of the youths is in regards to what I've been doing at home, like a project or a campaign that I've been working on. So my passion has been, and I continue to work for as a long-term career goal of mine, is to support victims and survivors who come out of violent and abusive situations. And so to continue that passion and developing that career goal, I at home have been working on two big sort of things. One is that I am helping out with my volunteer supervisor where I volunteer at, in developing an initiative for students and community members at Ryerson University on how to tackle dating violence. That is still in the works. I'm still doing the research and developing some sort of plan for that. And the second thing is that I had recently created a cause-related Instagram account called Allies Alive and Thrive, where I will be posting, and I have been posting, educational and informational material on sexual violence and gender-based violence. And I'm hoping to create survivorship and allyship, through posting content that is, awareness worthy. So yeah, that's all I have to say to all of you youths. Take care of yourselves, and I hope that whatever I've said in my this video to all of you has been helpful. Thank you.
Hi folks, my name is Mamadou Sanogo. I'm a 24 years old student at the University of Prince Edward Island. I'm doing my Masters of Business Administration in Global Leadership, and I am originally from Mali. It's a West African country. As you all know, we are currently facing a crisis, the COVID-19. There are many things that we used to do in the past that we can no longer do now. We cannot go out to meet our friends and family. We cannot go to work. We cannot go to school. We cannot go to the gym to exercise. But now we all have to make a choice. We have to decide to let the COVID-19 direct our lives, or we can decide to take control of our lives. And I decided to take control of my life. And I'm sure most of you are asking, how am I doing that? It's all about your mindset, a positive mindset. I believe that all we could do before the crisis, we can still do it now. We just have to find different ways to do it. We cannot go to school, that's right, but there are online classes. There are many other ways to learn. There are so many things online that can benefit you, that can improve your that can improve your knowledge, your intelligence. We cannot go to work, but you can work home. Like, online is in such a way that you can work anywhere you are. And also, we cannot go to the gym, but there are so many videos on YouTube, and there are even some coaches that make live online sessions for people. You could use that as well. So what I'm saying here is that it's true, we can't do exactly the same way, the same things that we were doing before, but we can find other ways to do it. We just have to be creative. As long as we have that positive mindset, there is nothing we cannot overcome. And I want you all to know that the COVID-19 is not an issue in itself. Crises and challenges are very good because they help you to become a better person. They help you to lift yourself. Don't take this thing as an issue. Take it as a challenge for you to become a better person, for us to become better people. And I'm sure if we all have that positive mindset, we are going to beat the COVID-19 in no time, and we are going to be more united than ever.
My name is Batul Baroudi, and I'm a master's student pursuing global affairs at the University of Toronto.
Throughout this pandemic, I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot about life in general, and I've learned what works for me and what doesn't. I've learned that it's really important for me to have a routine. So every day I get up at 6 o'clock in the morning and I start working on schoolwork or whatever I have to do that day. And another thing I learned is how important it is to set goals for ourselves during this time, because it gives you something to look forward to.
Hello everyone, my name is Leo Zhu. I am a second year international relations and transitional justice student at Western University, and I'm so happy to be speaking with you from Toronto, where I live. This has been an unprecedented and challenging time for everyone, and I'm sure we have found the transition to learning online, to continue our work online, a challenge. I have found it certainly a struggle and an ongoing effort to provide the connections that we've had throughout the year, whether it's with your friends, with your professors, and with your professional community, transferring all to an online format. But this is even more so an opportunity for us to continue developing these relationships, continue to check up on each other, making sure that everyone is doing well, and supporting our communities when we need it most. I continue to work on myself, and I continue to make sure that we will endure this crisis and come out of it stronger, more resilient, and more well-rounded individuals than we have ever been before. It is important for us to never take the things that we have appreciated before this crisis granted, and we shall continue our everyday lives with much hope, optimism, and continual drive by keeping a daily schedule, by keeping a routine, by eating healthy and staying healthy mentally, which is so important. I wish you all the best and the best of luck within your families and within your work. And I think it is an enduring, a challenging time for all of us Canadians, but together we will come out of this crisis and we will beat COVID-19. Thanks so much.
Hi, my name is Rachel. I'm 21 years old. I'm from Toronto, Ontario, and I am currently finishing up my degree in political science at Carleton University. Something I'd like to say to youth across the country is that I hope this time can be a time of renewal. I know that COVID is a different experience for different people, and that it can be very stressful, and that some of us are frontline workers or trying to navigate what school looks like or trying to find summer jobs. But I also hope that this can be a time where, as students that are so often spread so thin, that we can reconnect with family and lean on friends and save lives by staying home if we are so fortunate to do so. I also hope that something I would recommend doing is keeping a schedule. It can really help just to keep morale high and spirits high. Showering every day, getting dressed, going for walks has really helped me kind of stay course and feel really good while spending time at home. And I hope that, my heart goes out to everyone. I know that this is a really difficult and tumultuous time, and that, no one really knows what's coming our way. But I am certain that this too shall pass, and that we will overcome it. My heart goes out to everyone watching this and all the youth. I wish you all the best. Right there with you.